Ziamat for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. With the Great ASEAN Distinguished Leadership Excellence Award. Deputy Sarawak Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian heads the list of recipients of state honors and medals. Sarawak Premier Dato' Pangitan Sri Abang Jori Tun Openg is expected to announce the incentive for Sarawak's gold medal winners at Sukma. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggitan Sri Abang Jori Tun Openg just now was honored with the Great ASEAN Distinguished Leadership Excellence Award in conjunction with the ASEAN Entrepreneurship Awards 2024 in Kuala Lumpur. The award was presented by KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific and the ASEAN Economic Club in recognition of his efforts in driving regional economic growth and prosperity. KSI Strategic Institute for Asia Pacific Chairman Tan Sri Majid Khan, speaking at the event, said the new economic ideas initiated by Abang Johari have benefited the entire region, not just Sarawak and Malaysia. According to him, collaborations with global renewable energy players have positioned Sarawak on the map of global energy transformation. He added that along with digital economic initiatives, Sarawak will follow the ASEAN Digital Framework and Connectivity, which will strategically link Sarawak with Indonesia, Singapore, the Philippines, and across to Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, and Myanmar. Meanwhile, Abang Johari also spoke on making Sarawak the regional hub for East ASEAN, and we'll have that speech for you in tomorrow morning's news. "149 recipients were conferred medals and state honors by Sarawak Governor Tun Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar at the Astana Negeri Sarawak earlier today. Heading the list of recipients was Deputy Sarawak Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian.
Dr. Sim, who is also State Minister of Public Health, Housing and Local Government, was conferred the Darjah Utama Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Kenyalang Sarawak, Dato' Amar Bintang Kenyalang DA, carrying the title Dato' Amar. Temenggong Dato' Nunong Dandan received Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Sarawak, Panglima Negara Bintang Sarawak PNBS, which carries the title Dato'. Meanwhile, Tupong Assemblyman Fazruddin Abdul Rahman was conferred the Darjah Utama Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Kenyalang Sarawak Johan Bintang Kenyalang JBK. Meanwhile, the Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Sarawak Pegawai Bintang Sarawak PBS was conferred to Bukit Semuja Assemblyman John Ilus, Brigadier General Muhammad Rosli Abu Bakar, Professor Dr. David Pereira, Abu Seman Suhaili, Annie Chiu Yan Moy, Bong Ngim Sin, Haidel Heli, Chai Ming Lu, and Sikong Luse. The ceremony then continued with the conferral of the Darjah Utama Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Kenyalang Sarawak, Pegawai Bintang Kenyalang PBK to 23 recipients. The Pingat Pentadbiran Awam, Pingat Perkhidmatan Bakti PPB, was awarded to 19 recipients, among them Technologies Abdul Muhammad Omar. Other awards included the Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Sarawak, Ahli Bintang Sarawak, ABS, which was conferred to 21 recipients, while the Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Kenyalang Sarawak, Ahli Bintang Kenyalang ABK was conferred to 18 recipients. 29 recipients were conferred the Pingat Pentadbiran Awam, Pingat Perkhidmatan Terpuji PPT, and the Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Sarawak, Bentara Bintang Sarawak BBS was conferred to 27 recipients.
State Minister of Utility and Telecommunication Dato' Sri Julaihi Narawi has officiated the soft launch of the 2028 International Water Association IWA World Water Congress and Exhibition to be held in Kuching. According to a statement by the Ministry of Utility and Telecommunication MUT, the soft launch took place at the International Water Association IWA booth in Toronto, Canada recently.
The launch was witnessed by IWA President Tom Mollenkopf, IWA Executive Director Professor Kala Vairavamurthy, IWA Regional Director for Asia and Oceania Dr. Hong Lee, President of the Malaysian Water Association Dr. Muhammad Asari Daud, and Chairman of the Sarawak branch of the Malaysian Water Association Kelvin Quake. Also attending were MUT Deputy Minister Dato Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi, two Deputy Ministers of Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Dato Dr. Penguang Manggil and Dato Michael Tiang, MUT Permanent Secretary Jafri Lias, as well as other distinguished guests. The WWCE is one of the largest global events organized by the IWA. The event brings together leading experts in the water sector to gather information on best practices and solutions aimed at ensuring a safe, sustainable and equitable water future. The statement further said that the WWCE will also showcase the latest innovations, technologies and experiences in the water sector. With this biennial event moving from one location to another, each edition offers an opportunity to highlight regional issues and expertise, as well as to strengthen relationships both within and outside the region. The statement said Malaysia is the first country in the ASEAN region to be selected as the host of this prestigious event, with Kuching serving as the host city. It also positions Sarawak as a catalyst for attracting investments, initiating long-term collaborations, connecting international and regional water industry players with local companies, and finding solutions to the region's water infrastructure challenges. The ministry emphasized that the prospect of IWS presence in the ASEAN region promises transformative discussions, impactful partnerships, and increased capacity across the region to address water challenges.
Water supply management in Sarawak is set to be empowered through the partnership between the State Ministry of Utility and Telecommunication and the University of Waterloo in Canada. Minister of Utility and Telecommunication Dato Sri Julaihi Narawi, in a media statement today, announced that the partnership was forged during a visit by a delegation led by him to the IWA in Toronto recently.
During the visit, the Sarawak delegation was welcomed by the Vice-Chancellor of the University of Waterloo, Dr. Bresma Momani, and senior officials of the university. Julaihi was accompanied by Deputy Minister of Utility and Telecommunication, Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi, as well as Deputy Ministers of Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Dr. Penguang Manggil and Dato Michael Tiang.
The 2024 Sarawak Sustainable Foods International Conference is seen as a powerful platform to showcase Sarawak's cuisine to the international community. Deputy Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Sarawak, Dato Sebastian Ting, said promoting Sarawak's food products, especially those from local entrepreneurs, will significantly boost the state's presence in the global market.
I think it's correct. Globally, it's time for us to consider this and you see for this journey, how we can eventually, first year, second year, third year, let's look at 10 years from now. How do we move from here to the world, promoting Sarawak cuisine, Sarawak food? I think that one is important. So the chit chat just now, what I think of what will be that one for us to consider how we do promote worldwide, globally.
He said this when met at the 2024 Sarawak International Sustainable Food Conference (SFIC) in Kuching on Wednesday. A total of 27 participants took part in the competition held as part of SFIC 2024.
Sempena istiadat pertabalan ke bawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia Seri Paduka Baginda Yang di-Pertuan Agong ke-17 Sultan Ibrahim, Jabatan Museum Malaysia telah menganjurkan pameran Raja Kita yang akan berlangsung dari 26 Julai hingga 29 September 2024 bertempat di Galeri 1 dan 2 Jabatan Museum Malaysia. Jumpa anda di sana.
Welcome back. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Jori Tun Openg is expected to announce the incentive for gold medal winners of the Sarawak contingent at Sukma tomorrow. State Minister of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development Sarawak, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, hinted that the incentive package is indeed very handsome.
Apa yang kerajaan negeri nak beri, tapi saya berani katakan cukup lumayan sekali. Saya rasa mungkin di taekwondo.
In another development, Abdul Karim expressed his hope that the Sukma sports villages would serve as hubs where athletes and officials can come together, socialize and participate in sports in the spirit of unity. He highlighted the importance of the flag-raising ceremony and the playing of each state anthem, including that of Brunei Darussalam, as meaningful gestures that promote respect among the participants.
Bendera dinaikkan, jadi kita perlu terpaksa berdiri tegak untuk 14 kali untuk bendera dinaikkan. Ya, cukup bermakna sekali kerana kita mahu melihat perkampungan ini menjadi pusat, menjadi tempat untuk atlet-atlet dan juga pegawai-pegawai daripada semua mereka yang terlibat beramah mesra dan bersukan dalam penuh perpaduan.
He was speaking after the official opening ceremony of the 21st Sukma Sarawak 2024 village in Kota Semarahan on Thursday. This edition of Sukma features 5 main sports villages and a total of 33 sports villages, including hotels and higher education institutions. Regarding the venue for the archery event, he noted it remains usable despite the fact that facilities like toilets and bathrooms are not yet fully completed. However, other facilities for the archery event are fully completed and ready for use.
Tapi walaupun dia tidak kesampaian sepenuhnya, venue tersebut boleh digunakan. Macam tempat archery memanah yang tidak dapat disiapkan sepenuhnya adalah toilet bilik air. Jadi bila toilet tak sempat, kita kena gunakan mobile toilet.
He added that several other venues for sports events, such as the BMX cycling track, are fully completed and that previous issues have been resolved, including the installation of carpets at the hockey stadium.
Adjustments to the court at the Cebu Indoor Stadium for the badminton event will be carried out on Friday. Venue manager Haider Kowal Bete said that all contingents participating in the event will make adjustments according to the set schedule, starting from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Currently, the court preparations are at 70% completion with a seating capacity of up to 1,000 spectators.
Ada jadual yang telah kita tetapkan, jadi sebuah kontingen dari setiap negeri akan mengikut jadual berkenaan untuk datang mencuba gelanggang yang kita sediakan. Kapasiti pengunjung kita anggarkan disebabkan ada bahagian yang kita terpaksa tutup untuk tujuan keselamatan. Jadi kapasiti untuk pengunjung orang awam kita jangkakan boleh 1,000 orang boleh masuk datang menonton, ya. Jadi kepada seluruh warga Cebu ataupun daripada bahagian-bahagian berdekatan, marilah kita sama-sama ke Cebu Indoor Stadium untuk menyaksikan perlawanan yang hebat di antara semua kontingen yang akan mengambil penyertaan pada kali ini.
Sarawak refuses to surrender. On the contrary, it is determined to bounce back in their upcoming softball matches. Sarawak softball head coach Aaron Abel Donald said Thursday's loss was a dignified defeat as the athletes are relatively new.
First game juga kita bertemu dengan Johor. It's one of the good state. Memang pasukan yang kuat. And then we gave them a good fight. Walaupun mula-mula kita ketinggalan jauh dalam 6-2, dan after kita manage to come back again, chase up. Tapi unfortunately we finish up dengan dekat 6 inning dengan skor 9-8 lah, kekalahan satu mata di belakang Johor lah. But otherwise, I am very satisfied and very proud of our Sarawak team, our Sarawak athletes, softball athletes. That they perform very well. Despite kita biasanya kita dekat sini kita kurang game untuk bermain di Sarawak, exposure game lah. Dia tak sama macam di Semenanjung. Semenanjung dia banyak team kan, they can play around dengan among themselves and banyak tournament dekat sana.
Aaron hoped that Sarawak's softball athletes will be better prepared for the August 16 match against Selangor.
Kita kena pastikan yang kita menentang Selangor dan juga Terengganu untuk to proceed at least top 2 dekat table, then barulah kita boleh masuk ke semi-final. So it will be tough one, but then yeah, we just have to fight through.
Aaron was interviewed after the softball match at IKBN Miri earlier today.
The Johor softball team will maintain their playing style as they face Terengganu in their Group A match of the men's category at the National Youth Skills Institute on Friday. The team's coach, Abdul Afiq Abdul Wahab, said that the intense match against Sarawak on Thursday provided valuable lessons on scoring points.
Prestasi pemain semua bagus, cuma ada sikit kelekaan sebab memang dah dijangka sebab perlawanan pertama. So kita alhamdulillah kita dapat counter baliklah untuk yang apa kelekaan yang kita berada masa tengah-tengah game, dan akhirnya kita berjaya untuk kekalkan kita punya kemenangan itulah sampai akhir. Untuk esok kita harap player dah boleh dia dah boleh dengan perlawanan yang macam hari ni tu, esok dia dah cover balik lah, dah tak ada nervous ke apa ke. So dah settle down hari ni, esok memang kita all out. Kita tak akan main yang seperti hari ni lah, yang tengah-tengah tu. Esok memang kita akan habiskan permainan kita dengan yang paling cemerlang lah, insyaAllah.
Meanwhile, Johor softball athlete Kunalan Segar said he's optimistic about securing a victory against Selangor on August 17.
Berpuas hati sebab saya dah sampai ke tahap ni. Saya bekerja keras dalam softball lah. Sebab saya start main softball darjah 3. Saya akan buat terbaik lah. Esok lawan Selangor. So kita memang dah aim Selangor nak lawan diorang. So kita akan buat terbaik. Kita dah siap macam-macam lah.
Softball offers 2 gold medals in both men's and women's categories, commencing on Thursday and running until August 19.
Japan has lifted a week-long warning about a potential mega-quake that could have caused massive destruction and loss of life, as announced by the government. This alert, which suggested such a disaster could hit the archipelago of 125 million people, had led thousands of Japanese citizens to cancel their holidays and stock up on essentials, resulting in empty shelves in some stores. However, Japan's disaster management minister Yoshifumi Matsumura warned that the possibility of a major earthquake had not been eliminated and urged people to regularly check their preparedness for the major earthquake that was expected. Last Thursday, Japan's weather agency said the likelihood of a megaquake was higher than normal after a magnitude 7.1 jolt earlier in the day that injured 14 people. That was a particular kind of tremor called a subduction megathrust quake, which in the past has occurred in pairs and can unleash colossal tsunamis. For the second time in 2 years, the World Health Organization, WHO, has declared Mpox a global public health emergency. This was announced following an outbreak of the viral infection in the Democratic Republic of the Congo that has spread to neighboring countries. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said a coordinated international response is essential to put a halt on these outbreaks and to save lives.
Last week, I announced that I was convening an emergency committee under the international health regulations to evaluate the upsurge of Mpox in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and other countries in Africa. Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. I have accepted that advice.
For the record, Mpox can spread through close contact, causing flu-like symptoms and pus-filled lesions on the body. While usually mild, it is fatal in rare cases. The outbreak in Congo began with the spread of the endemic strain known as Clade 1. However, a new variant, Clade 1b, appears to spread more easily through routine close contact, including sexual contact. It has spread from Congo to neighboring countries, including Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, and Uganda, triggering the action from the WHO.
The detection and rapid spread of a new clade of Mpox in eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported Mpox, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying. In addition to other outbreaks of other clades of Mpox in other parts of Africa, it's clear that a coordinated international response is essential to stop these outbreaks and save lives.
Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro called for the state to employ an iron fist on Monday, following deadly protests triggered by his contested July re-election, which has been widely dismissed as a sham, both domestically and internationally. As the official death toll from the protests reached 25, Maduro called for severe justice and blamed the violence on opposition forces. The opposition maintains that their candidate, Edmundo González Urrutia, won the July 28 vote by a landslide.
Si compete en mis funciones constitucionales como jefe de Estado, jefe de gobierno y presidente de Venezuela, exijo a todos los poderes del Estado mayor celeridad, mayor eficiencia y mano de hierro frente al crimen, frente a la violencia, frente a los delitos de odio. Mano de hierro y justicia severa, certera, hacer valer los principios constitucionales y la sociedad irá sanando.
Widespread protests broke out after Maduro was declared re-elected by the CNE Electoral Council, seen as loyal to his regime. Observers reported a brutal security force crackdown with more than 2,000 arrests. Maduro, in turn, blames González Urrutia and popular opposition leader Maria Corina Machado, who was ruled out of running for the presidency by institutions aligned with the state.
¿Dónde está el señor Edmundo González Urrutia? ¿Dónde se esconde? ¿Por qué huye? ¿Por qué teme? ¿Por qué no da la cara? ¿Dónde está la fascista mayor? La señora Machado, que manda a matar, manda a asesinar, prepara comanditos, los reivindica.
Both leaders have gone into hiding, citing fears for their lives and threats of arrest. The CNE declared Maduro the victor within hours of polls closing, giving him 52% of ballots cast. However, it did not provide a detailed breakdown. The opposition says its own tally of polling station level results showed González Urrutia, a 74-year-old retired diplomat, had won more than two-thirds of votes. Meanwhile, several Western and Latin American states have rejected Maduro's claimed victory. At least 5 people were killed and 3 others injured in an armed assault at a mine in Camilo Ponce Enriquez in southern Ecuador. Authorities are investigating the incident in the region of the Andean province, where both legal and illegal mining activities are expanding.
Nosotros hicimos un barrido por el sector con todo el personal, con los compañeros militares, recorrimos todas las dos caminas del sector y solamente podemos confirmar de que estaban solamente las 5 personas hasta el momento.
The region is under a state of exception and the curfew has been imposed to allow security forces to neutralize organized crime and combat violence. According to official statistics, the area has seen an 82% increase in murders so far this year.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media platforms at TV Sarawak. And those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching and have a good night.